information is on Oliver Hill, and the address that you see on the slide represents a memoir in honor of his great work and a civil rights lawyer. Early life of Oliver Hill. Oliver White was born in Richmond, Virginia in May of 1907. After being abandoned by his biological father, Oliver adopted his stepfather's last name, Joseph Hill. Tragedy birthed Hill's interest in civil rights. The death of his step-uncle, whose lawyers books he inherited. So just based off this slide, we can see how Oliver experienced hurt and loss at an early stage in life. Now, the next slide, we're going to go through some of his college experiences and what school he went to. Now, usually when people tell you a prestigious school that their children are going to, you have no idea. You can't name fact about that school because there's just so many schools. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of a fact on Howard University. Howard University is located in Washington, D.C., and is one of the oldest law schools in the country and the oldest historically black college in the university law school in the United States. Now, while attending Howard University, he met Thurgood Marshall, who is notable for his victory in the monumental Brown versus Board of Education case that ended racial segregation in public schools. So here's a picture of Oliver Hill, and this is Thurgood Marshall. So you can just tell by the positioning of these pictures that these two gentlemen were very close to each other. And on the next slide, we will see how Thurgood Marshall's helped Oliver Hill's career take off. After graduating or post-Howard University, Hill and Marshall launched a case in federal district court arguing that Norfolk School Board discriminated against African American teachers. This case was also known as Alston versus School Board of City of Norfolk. Now, most people can say, well, how was the School Board of Norfolk discriminating against African American teachers? Well, African American teachers were not even earning half of what white teachers were. Alston versus School of Board, City of Norfolk provided Hill with his first federal court victory, but also established him as the lead NAACP lawyer in Virginia. This is my last slide. Now, his key moment in his career was when he took on the case for Davis versus County School Board of Prince Edward. This was one of the 5 suits that was consolidated into a Supreme Court case, Brown versus Board of Education, and Oliver Hill was the lead lawyer. So we can see how his perseverance led him to one of his most important cases to date. That's what I have to come with a conclusion.